Oops. Apologies, my lady. I didn't mean to startle. Oh, well, look at you. I have no idea who or what you are, but you're so beautiful that you shook me out of a 3-day new child won't sleep fog. Apologies. That was absolutely not kingly of me. A bow to you, my friend. Please, forgive me. I did not come into your woods to chase you out. 'Tis simply peaceful here, and I enjoy some time alone when I can find it. I am sure you can understand the love of solitude, certainly. It is all right if you are shy. I am King Mercurius, Merc to my friends. If I had to guess, given your ethereal beauty and how the trees seem to glow in your presence, you are her. My denizens fondly call you many names. The Lady of the Forest, the Wandering Siren, the Gardener, and my favorite, the Rare Beauty. Many stories are told in our taverns. Tales of you healing sickly crops, singing from afar, and cheering the hearts of those who hear it. And, of course, growing special flowers for lovers to bind them. Nice to meet you. Am I bothered that you're here? My dear, you have every right to feel that way toward me, but I highly doubt I could say the same. This is your home. I am a king, yes, but I'm not so miserable that I'd have people trying to chase you down for taxes or some nonsense. No? Seems like the forest is really starting to wake up. Would you like me to go, fair lady? You would like to invite me for tea? My lady, I am most flattered, but I must unfortunately warn you in advance. I've had Faye and many others try to betray me before. I have bested all those situations, and do not want to harm anyone unless necessary. I was a simple, rotten mercenary before I ever was a king. That dog has not died in me. Thank you for giving me your word. If you assure me we are gossiping in good faith, then I would be honored. Here, my arm, if you would like to tuck your hand into the crook of it. May I comment on your appearance? Your horns, they're beautiful. The flowers growing in the cracks in them, even more so. It almost looks like sapphire lobelia? Oh, what a lovely home. I was right, was I? Well, Mother would be pleased if she was still with us. She adored her garden and loved trying to grow difficult things in all sorts of ways. Honestly, looking around your cottage is making me rather nostalgic. Sit at the table here? Very well. Please do tell me if my etiquette is off. I often forget myself. I did say I was a mercenary before, I grew up on the streets, so I was good at thieving. Fell in with pirates, got better at thieving, and decent at fighting. By the time I was in my late teens, I had a reputation for being able to get tough jobs done. Almost moved into assassin work. And then I met General Cialis. Oh, milk and sugar, please. I have a crippling sweet tooth. Oh, General Cialis, yes. He was the head general of the Royal Army, a prince who preferred fighting. My very first mission as an assassin was to kill that man. Needless to say, he grabbed me by my neck, slammed me into his desk, and put the fear of every god in the pantheon in me. So, yeah, I started working for him that night. Sent my apologies to the assassins, and they pretty much laughed it off. He changed my life. As much as I hate to admit it, because you'll never catch me admitting I loved the surly old fucker like a father to just anyone. He was a man of high standards and high honor. Taught me that the humility my childhood had handed me apparently hadn't sunk in. But let us not speak of sad things. May I ask your name? You do not have one. Well, I quite like lady for you. Looking at you reminds me of everything I appreciate about ladies. I said I was a good merc, not a good flirt. You have fresh mint, lemons from your lemon tree, or blackberries baked in the sun, if I wish. This feels like a Fey etiquette riddle, so here's my answer. If you would be so kind, would you mix it how you like it, please? Thank you, fair lady. A moment for it to cool a touch. I know I'm staring. Terribly sorry. I've just never seen anything like you. Curiosity is going to get the better of me, I'm sure, but are you a Fae? You don't know what you are. You've simply always been here. Interesting. Do you have kin? Others like you? I see. Well, I can sympathize with growing up quite alone. Still, that implies you've survived by yourself for however long you've lived. You're quite resourceful to have done so. Yes, the forest does seem to respect your presence. And you, its. King or not, I have time. After all, this is technically also good for the kingdom. Simply being able to meet you and establish a connection is important. Mind you, there's no pressure on you to interact any more than you feel comfortable with. But if any of those Fey hunters try to come after you, I want you to know that I will protect you. My thanks for your hospitality, my lady. I fear I must leave back to the castle. Tilla probably needs an infant break by now. Queen? Tilla is an old thief friend. I pay him to watch them when I need to do literally anything else. It's an odd situation. They're not my children. I have no queen or partner at present. They are Silius's. You are kind to offer a gift to me, my lady. Fucking hells, that is gorgeous. It looks like a rose made of crystal. Thank you, my lady. I will treasure it. It will let me visit again safely if I like. Again, my thanks. When I next return, I shall try and bring you a gift just as thoughtful. For now, your hand, if I may. There we are. Farewell for now, my friend. Keep yourself safe. You are a light of hope in a dark time. I would be remiss to see you extinguished. I will sleep when I can, I promise. Good night, pretty lady.